Welcome to another live stream. So, also, this is what I wanted to do. There we go. We need more competent people in the chat. So, welcome to another video, another live stream. So, maybe who was here remembers that I've snapped the Gorenje's motor in half, and then the other Gorenje is just as shit as this one, because there I can't even snap the top because it's like locked on. I cannot take apart the motor, so you have to take apart the whole machine for you to replace the motor. So today what I'm going to do is get this machine ready for scrap. Is that the 6 or 7? It's the 7 kg one. Which I snapped the motor of, and the tub, and the whole assembly. So what I'm going to do is disassemble that completely, get it ready for scrap, and test the Bosch out. Now, for some reason, I still cannot use the ultra-wide camera on live streaming, and I don't think there's any workaround in it. Hold on. No, unfortunately not. I cannot use the ultra-wide camera. Okay, what is this? Lighting on, lighting... Hold on. Lighting on, lighting off. Oh, is this some kind of ultra night mode? Whatever. No, I cannot use the... So, whatever, I'm just going to place the camera somehow. I'm going to do a really quick test wash in this with 3 dishwasher tablets, because it is manky. And after that quick test wash, I'm going to, after that quick clean out, I'm going to do a test load in it. And I'm going to destroy the Gorenje and the other one as well. But I'm going to destroy this one right now. I'm going to completely take it apart and it's ready for scrap. So, 90, right? First I should probably test out, does my drain system work? Because if it doesn't, it's going to go bad. So what I'm going to do is take these out, just for a moment. And put it on a random, maybe, whatever, rinse cycle, I guess. I'm going to let some water in. Okay. I'm going to let some water in it. I'm destroying the Gorenje because it's a piece of absolute shit. That's why I'm destroying the Gorenje. Like every other Gorenje, it's a piece of shit. That Bosch looks musty, yeah. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I've set up a drain system here in my in my garage. It's not very good, but let's hope it works. And if it does, I'm going to be extremely happy, because I don't have to worry about it. But I'm pretty sure the drain system I set up is not... It's not going to go as smoothly as I planned, so... Oh well, whatever. This is a quick pre-wash. I sold one Wave Active, yes. So why not sell it? The Gorenje? Because I don't want anyone to suffer with a piece of shit like this Gorenje. Nobody deserves to suffer with this kind of shit. Why is this so fast? I'm pretty sure that's going to distribute with the load, but whatever. Look at that water, oh my god. Manky. Jesus, it's like a swamp. Okay, at least the rinse level is good, but I don't know why it's this tree rinsing. At least it's intensive rinse, right? Okay, anyway, let's try to drain it, and let's see if my whole garden, sorry, whole garage will be full of water. Perfect. I've set the drain system up correctly. Amazing. Isn't that the sensor kit that you had in the green bathroom? What machine is about? It is the green bathroom one. I have the LG washer dryer right now in the bathroom. My mum uses it, and I have the Samsung dryer there, the SDC 16709, I think, something like that. The model number goes like that. My mum uses them. She absolutely loves the LG and adores the Samsung. Also, I think that bugs will be kept to a minimal today because, if I'm correct, something's not working. If I'm correct, there's a lot of... One moment, please, because it seems like something is not right. So, it's raining outside, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of bugs today. There will be, of course, but not a lot. I have to let the air out of the drain system. That's what you hear. There, I'm letting the air out of the drain system because it's like a 40-meter long pipe, and the air gets sucked in. Okay, time to clean it out and then do a test wash with it. And after that, I'm ending the live stream because I'm not doing anything. That seems very manky inside. Okay, whatever. 60, 90. Intensive, not intensive, just simple 90. Perfect. A good old simple 90 degrees wash. Well, that's definitely not going to be enough for a drum clean. If I tilt it back, I cannot tilt it back. Just one moment. So even this many years ago, Bosch forgot to use water. That's quite unfortunate. But it's not a big problem for us, because I'm about to load it up with water. So dear Bosch. One moment. I'm curious how much will this... I don't know where my temp gun is. That's the problem. It's so annoying that LG doesn't add the 360 jets on WD models. Well, I don't like VDs anyway. The washer dryers are not very good. It's much better if you have a separate washer and a dryer. I've also seen, I think, washer dryers with a jet. That's more like it. I'm going to fill it up to the door seal. Okay, good enough level. I'm actually not going to put it back, the hose, on the machine, because on rinses I'm also going to fill it up and I'm going to let it take a lot of water so it rinses the whole drum out thoroughly. And then I'm going to put the water inlet back on when I start the wash, because I have that load that's in the Gorenje right there. I'm going to wash that in the Bosch. And while the Bosch is working, now I'm not going to be able to read the live chat for a moment, because I really have to sort some stuff out. So I have to take apart the inverter sensor completely, which I'm not too happy about. I don't know where I put. Never mind, I do know. Okay, so I'm gonna intermittently read the live chat, but now my main concern is taking apart the inverter sensor completely, because I don't need it anymore. Obviously this has to use different screws than what I want. I need to find my screwdriver set as well, but I think I found it, never mind. Or let's say sort of found it, I don't have all the bits and bobs from it. Where the hell is it? Oh well, whatever. What do I need from this? I need the drain pump. I also need the tub. I'm going to take the tub out now. I need electronics. I think the heater just clicked on because it's doing the intensive wash action. Actually, that's too intensive, but whatever. This is off. I suppose I could take out the pressure switch, because that's not a bad addition. What is bad though is undoing these stupid hoses that are in here. Perfect. I need to take the tub out, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not too sure if it's heating. I'm going to read the live chat for a moment. Nothing interesting. I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to wash well. Yeah, after this I'm going to wash towels in it. Hopefully, if this doesn't take too long, if the wash takes too long, or if it doesn't work, so for example it doesn't heat or something like that, then I'm not going to wash another load in it. But if it completes the cycle perfectly and doesn't take more than like 1.5 hours or 1 hour, I'm going to be happy with it. What was I planning initially? Oh yeah, I need to take apart the inverter sensor. But first I need to get my other phone. I'm going to actually wreck something today, I think. Crap. It has run out of battery. My 8 Plus is out of battery. Okay, so then I have to disconnect my lovely 16 Pro Max. And connect my 8 Plus quickly. And how we're going to smash it. Maybe I should put it on top of the Bosch. Rinse. The PCB just ticked over to rinse. That's not good. That's really not good. The PCB just ticked over to rinse. Let's reset the cycle. Yeah, now it's on rinse, isn't it? So I have to completely shut it down. Please don't drain. Why did it take over to rinse? Something is not right with the PCB, I don't think. And I'm going to be very mad about that. Let me get my watt reader. And I'm going to plug the machine into my watt reader so I can, or sorry, power meter or whatever, so I can check if it heats, because I don't feel it heating, and maybe that's what's taking the PCB off. Maybe the heater's not working on it. 90, start. It's currently drawing 4 watts. Okay, 20, 40, 80, 106. Just for washing, that's not very good. Did it heat at least a bit? I don't think so. I'm not fixing the Gorenje, I am taking apart. It's scrap, I'm destroying it. So something's wrong with the Bosch's electronics. And if that's the case, I'm going to be very mad. How much was it? It was 30 euros. I do use the HomeWiz. Very, very rarely, but I do use it. If the heater is shorted, I'm going to be really mad. And also, taking out a heater and then reinstalling a heater, I'm not good at it. So I don't know, if this doesn't work, I'm not going to be too happy about that. I need to look at the watt meter, and if it doesn't heat, I'm going to be super mad. Although if that's the only problem with the PCB, that it doesn't heat up, it just skips on to the next step, then it's not going to be that big of an issue. My iPhone is going a bit haywire. And I'm I'm not too happy about that either. I'm wondering really what's the issue with it. No, I'm not gonna wash in the vintage Gorenje now. If this doesn't work, then I have to take apart and maybe fit a new heater to it. I never liked Bosch machines, but I'm starting to hate them even more. Oh, I did not like the Series 6, that was atrocious. I don't understand why the sensing phase has to be so long. Well, Bosch unfortunately is not cheap, but it is shitty. This is also a very shit model. But if the heater doesn't work, I'm actually going to be livid. I sold my Series 6 because I got tired of it. Can it start the heating phase, please, already? I'm really mad because the seller... Okay, it just clicked the heater on and then off again, right? Yeah, it's not heating. It's drawing 135 watts. It's not heating. Fabulous. Let me inspect the heater cables from behind. Because I have the here's a very quick problem. I have not found the heater, and I'm pretty sure it's at the front. And I'm extremely unhappy with that. The heater's at the front. This falls off. Perfect. Is the front removable on Bosch machines? Does anyone know? And please don't tell me gibberish information. If you don't know, just don't comment. Is the front removable on this Bosch machine, or is it not? Because if it's not removable, then how the crap am I supposed to get to the heater? Let's drain everything out. I'm not happy with the Bosch. I'm pretty sure they are Bosch classic scrape Bosch, similar to this one in the fronts for removal. Okay. Let's see. I need a flathead screwdriver. Or at this point any kind of screwdriver. And I need to pop the kick plate off. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Why is the kick plate sealed? Is this kick plate even removable? Is it the kick plate? I think so. It should be. I need a screwdriver. Hopefully it don't scratch up the whole machine. Although I see the clips of it. Okay, I need a flathead. I'm going to try to find a flathead screwdriver really quickly on the go. You need to shut up. Okay, once I have found my flathead, I'm going to start the process, although I'm not quite sure if I'm going to find one. But I do need one right now because I cannot get in with this. Can I use this? I think I can. I just have to be very careful now. Then maybe I should not cut myself. Okay, that's working. Okay, one side came off. Now it's time to get the other side off somehow. It's rusty. Who would have thought? Anyway, are there any screws that are holding the front on? That's what I have to check with my phone. Those are screws, right? Hold on, let me check. I'm not too sure how I'm going to take those screws off. But we will see. I'm most likely not going to try this because I'm never going to finish. Okay, I'm going to unplug the Bosch first. Perfect. Okay, maybe I have found what's holding the front on, and I think I'm going to remove it. And I think, oh, perfect. Well, it's not in good condition at all. Okay. Time to bring my phone out. So, oh, that's quite rusty. Whatever. And this is the screw that's going to be extremely interesting, how I'm going to take that off. Because that seems to have absolutely nothing. It just rusted away, so I might have to drill that through. But we will see. I'm going to attempt to get it out somehow. Nope, I think that's done. Hold on a moment. I'm gonna place my phone back on the stand, like that. I'm going to tilt the machine back
kulcsomat. Vagy azt a kulcsát beviszem, mert reggel akar menni.
Én be itt vannak pénzemén.
No, elteszem, én hozzám beviszem az ötöt.
Jó. So. Something flew away. I hardly believe it, but I got it out. Okay, now I probably have to take the top off. And then somehow ease the front off. Oh, I already don't like this machine. And we're not even 5 minutes into repairing. Hopefully I don't snap this one. Okay. Top comes right off. Newsflash. Ew. The drawer is absolutely disgusting, by the way. Newsflash again. My screwdriver bit is not long enough to go in these two holes, so I physically cannot take the PCB off. Perfect. Oh no. I need to logistically figure something out, and I don't think it's going to work. No, I don't think that's going to work. I have to drill it out. Unfortunately, I don't have any other option. But how I'm going to put it back? I have to wait. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Maybe I have some tools that could work, although I do have to drill out one. That could work, but I have to find this in smaller bits. So if I do find them, I don't have to drill the whole thing out. Is this also too big? Just about too big. Yeah, it's huge. That won't fit. This is why I absolutely despise Bosch and all its sub-brands. Because these are the shits you have to go through to do something. And it's extremely, extremely annoying. I think I found the right one. I'm gonna be very hopeful now. I did, yeah. Okay. I don't have to drill today. That's really good. I was about to give up and end the live short because I wasn't about to drill the whole machine apart. But I found some tools. But I do have to drill apart one screw because it's completely stuck. I cannot move it. Actually, I'm going to try it with this one. No. Nope, I have to drill that apart. Okay, I'm going to get my drill out in a moment. I'm going to place another screw there. Although I'm pretty sure my drill is not going to go through. Yeah, and that's the only little bit that won't budge. No, unfortunately not. Okay, let me get my drill out. First, I'm not going to drill it completely. I'm not going to drill it totally. Let's see. I'm not going to drill it out, I'm just going to... No, that's not long enough. No. It's an unfortunate event. Maybe if it locks on... No, it does not lock on. Crap, crap, crap. It just about doesn't fit. Okay, I'm getting my drill out. I'm finished. Unfortunately, I do have to find my drill bit, which is going to be a bit harder. But once I found it, I'm going to drill the whole thing apart. Where have I placed my drill bit? Aha, I found it. Perfect. Let's go. almost, but not quite. Here's the problem, I do have to get my vacuum cleaner because it's throwing stuff everywhere. Just one moment, please. Vacuum. Everything flew off. I'm not quite sure if I'm making absolutely any progress. I am, okay. Okay. This is harder than I thought. My drill is starting to overheat. What the fuck is this thing made of? This is an absolute annoyance. What the fuck is holding that thing together? Yeah, this comes on, but here's the problem. That one single screw does not. the hell is this screw made of? The whole PCB must give way soon. No? This is very interesting, by the way, because it just simply doesn't go through. I need a cigarette break. I guess no towels wash. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I need a cigarette break. The wonders of these appliances. Absolute garbage. Cigarette break. Crap. What I really don't understand is how has it not gone through yet? One moment, please. So, it's just simply not going through. I don't know why. The PCB has to give way. Somehow I have to drill that off, or drill something in it so it comes off. But as you can see, that's not really working. Where's my drill? Do you guys have any idea what to do at this point? I'm not even sure if I'm making any progress right now. That just has to give way somehow, but I don't know how. Piece of shit. To be completely honest, I'm not very happy with this machine. If I smash it off with a hammer, we're not going to make any more progress. That's my only concern. I could get out my other drill bit, although I think that's going to be too big and I don't know where it is. I'm struggling to find any kind of idea how to take that screw off. Try to drill the other way. Yeah, well, that doesn't work. Hello, Bacola Forever, by the way. This one little screw just won't give way. I'm drilling both ways and nothing's happening. to drill the PCB out, I think. Don't lose battery now. My drill lost its battery. This is not going well, is it? Let me get my battery charger for my drill. While I'm doing that, I'm going to... Okay. While my drill is charging, I'm going to take a look how to take apart the front of the Bosch machines. Because if I can, I'm just going to drill that bit out on the PCB through the plastic so it doesn't hold the screw. And it doesn't have to hold it there. Bosch, let's say classics, repair. No, Bosch classics, heater replacement. How to replace the heating element on a Bosch washing machine. Yeah, exactly, that's what I want.
I'm actually going to use a torqued bit on an electric drive to speed things up. Fascia and the control panel there, I can just pop that on the top. And this kick strip, now I just need to remove this retaining clip, one just like that. So now I can pull the front of the machine and the door completely away from the machine. So the element is situated here at the bottom of the drum. Now I've taken the back panel of this washing machine off just to give us a little bit more light for the video. You won't need to do that. Before I start uncoupling these wires, I'm just going to take a quick snap with my camera phone so I've got a record there of which wires go where.
Yeah, exactly my point. So I can take it apart, just make drill, I have to drill that bit through, and yeah, after I've drilled that off, I'm good to go. So I have to, because my drill is not really capable of doing anything, I have to drill the plastics through. No, well, but that's only holding the fascia. The front is held on by that screw. So we're not really going anywhere if that screw is not out. Not good, not good. Amongst this chaos, I'm going to try and find my other drill bit. I have a more beefy one. A more beefy drill bit, but I'm not too sure where it is, so not quite happy about that. I do have an idea though, although I'm going to have to find the right screw for it, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to find the right screw. Oh, here's my other drill bit, I found it, but I think this is going to be too big. Let's see, can this go through? It can, but I'm not sure if it will work. So I'm going to go get my drill really quickly and see, will that work? Just one moment, guys. I'm not quite sure if 10 minutes of charging the battery will do anything, but let's see. Well, it kind of works, so... Well, it's still not perfect, but let's see. I think that's making more progress. I should probably close the door because that's quite loud. Okay, let's see. That's quite out of balance. At least the plastic is starting to give way a bit. Well, I have no idea why it's so out of balance. Yeah, my drill died again. Okay. My phone's overheated. That's also really good. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of it. Of that little thing. Because it seems like that's impossible to get through. Phone's overheated, so that's good. How am I supposed to remove that screw right there? I guess I have to charge my drill a bit more. That's for sure. I need to somehow get rid of that screw with force. And then it should work. I don't like this machine at all. There's another screw on the other side that's holding the panel, which is not a problem because I have a bit here that will remove that easily. My problem is that stupid oh, hold on. No way. I need another bit. I'm starting to get furious with Bosch right now. There's another type of bit on the other side that I have to use. It's a really small one. If you can just wait one moment. I'm getting quite furious with the Bosch. I'm not going to lie. There's one thing that's holding this. Yeah. Okay. gotten that screw out, that's okay. So now the whole fascia is about to come off, except for that little shit there. The whole thing is going to pop open if I manage to take that one little thing right there. Let me guys show you the progress I made. Okay, so here's the problem. This is stuck completely, and I have to somehow get that out. That for me to take the front panel off, if I am correct. Although I'm not quite sure if that's holding the front panel on or just the PCB. So what I'm going to do is probably drill the plastic out. You can see I already drilled some of the plastic out. So what I'm going to try is drill around it so I can get the plastic out. And I don't care if it's not going to hold the PCB in well, because who cares? I have to, just without rupturing the whole PCB, I have to take that one little thing out, and then the whole PCB assembly should, in theory, come off. If that screw's not holding it anymore, where is it? So if I drill through the plastic bit, I should be able to take the PCB and then the front panel off. And hopefully my drill has recovered. Well, it has been on charging for like 5 minutes, so I'm not too sure. But I'm going to attempt to drill through the plastic and see how that goes. Wait, can I use the drill? No, I can't. I can't use the drill while it's charging, and that is not good. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 batteries with it. I'm going to try not to stress the drill too much. Okay, and I'm going to try to drill through the plastic now. Maybe that will work easier. Should I drill it from here? No, I need my other phone again. Just one moment. No, I have to drill it from this side. Okay, I'm definitely making some progress. left. Just a little. Don't tell me my drill died again. I cannot with this drill. This is so useless. Okay. I am getting there. I think I'm about to remove the fascia, which is really good. I'm gonna try to continue with a screwdriver and maybe snap it off very gently though. Let's see. No, if I snap it off, that's not gonna be good. Oh crap! I just... Okay, so not a lot is left, if I'm correct. There's just a little bit holding the plastic on. And then after that, I'm going to get out my angle grinder and take the screw off with the angle grinder, and I think we can get to the heater element. Although maybe it's not the best idea to do it now in the middle of the night, but oh well. It's not going to take that long. Okay, let's see, will my drill want to work with me? Just one moment. Let's see. I just need to drill a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. And I hope my drill will work now. Okay, let's go. I think I managed to get the PCB off. Never mind. Just a bit more work. I hope my drill doesn't give up right now, because I'm going to be very mad. Okay, I think I did it. Let's see. Will you give way? Is anything holding it still together? Perfect. Okay. So far so good. I need to get that thing out again. So far so good. Don't tell me how to drill this as well, because I'm going to be livid. Okay, no. Perfect. I have to probably angle grind that off. But at least I got it off. I'm going to work the camera. This is okay. Now I have to take this thing off, which is going to be a nightmare. I'm not good with seals at all. I'm going to put down my phone and let's see. Can I somehow manage to work my way around the seal? It does seem like I need to get the flathead screwdriver again, which I do not have at hand. So I guess I have to improvise. I don't know where I put my flathead screwdriver. Right, what I have to do now is check where is that little thing I have to... it's here. It is here. I have to somehow get that off. I don't have a flathead, so I must use a normal screwdriver. A normal screwdriver is too big, but I guess I don't have any other choice. Where the crap is my flathead? Whatever, I'm just going to try to use more tools that I am not familiar with. It's starting to get really hot in here. I just stepped on my drill. Okay, I'm going to try and pry it off gently. I think that's gonna snap. I just snapped it. Whatever. It's not really whatever, because I really like this tool, but what can I do? Crap. Okay, and now with the other side of it, I have to, without wrecking at anything, pry that off. Perfect. Okay, and if I take that, okay, and I have to push the other thing in as well. I don't have enough space, that's the problem. But oh well, let's see. Can I somehow push this and this in at the same time? Hold on a minute. You're probably not going to see anything, so I might put the camera, whatever. Just wait for a bit. Okay, I have to somehow get the seal to be in the correct position. Which is completely inside out. Do you mind? Perfect. Now I have to be really precise here. I have to push both sides in. Okay. Off comes the door lock, which I'm going to unplug for now. And in theory, I can't remove it. This is terrible. Okay, I have to get my angle grinder out. I'm not... Oh, I don't have the angle grinder here. I have a very big angle grinder which won't fit. And where's the other one, the small one? It's not here. I am livid. Okay, I see the problem. So basically, I have to angle grind this bit completely off, but I can take that off. So somehow, if I use enough force, maybe I can turn that screw over. Just, I have to be very smart about this so I don't wreck it. Let's see. I don't know if you guys see anything what I'm doing. I've taken this off and I shouldn't have. This is what's the problem. This. If that came off, I think the whole front. Right? I'm starting to have doubts that the front comes off. I'm going to again watch another video. Bosch Max heater replacement.
Over the last few months, I've been on the hunt for
help the heating. The washing machine is quite large.
Okay.
So secure it to the body. There are 2 screws each. Move the door as
Okay.
at the point where away, and now there is one more step left, and is secured with this. Is able to remove it.
I'm extremely mad. The thing I couldn't drill through is actually what's holding the whole assembly together. So somehow I have to get through that screw for me to take the front cover off. Now here's the problem, I don't have an angle grinder right now at me. I do have one, but it's too large. So I have to continue drilling, and I'm absolutely not happy about that. to get that off. I'm going to charge up my drill again. I'm going to leave it to charge for like 10 minutes. And until that, I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to do. If I had an angle grinder, I could very easily grind that bit off at the top and be done with it. But unfortunately I don't, so how am I going to get that off? That's the question. If I had a hammer, sorry, no. If I had an angle grinder, I could grind that off. If I had another drill bit that's much stronger, I could drill through that. If anyone's still here, do you guys think I'm going to be able to do that today or no? I need another cigarette break. Somehow it is not wanting to work today, but I still want to get through it, at least get the top of it off. The problem is I have everything here on the floor and I have absolutely no idea what screw goes where, but at least I've kind of got the idea how to get the heater out of it. But that one stupid little screw just would not budge. I'm so mad at it. Let me ask my good friend ChatGPT. Oops. What am I supposed to do in this situation? Let's see what this is saying. Can I talk?
Ha! Brilliant.
Here's another voice. Or perhaps you'd prefer a voice.
For example, here. And then there's me. You can
Hello.
always change my voice in settings later. All right, ready when you are.
Right, so I've got a screw that won't budge and I drilled through the head on my Bosch washing machine and it's simply, the drill just doesn't want to go further on the screw and I have it half cut off, half not, and it just simply won't go through and I can't take the front panel off. How am I supposed to get that screw off?
That sounds incredibly frustrating, but it's definitely a problem we can tackle. Since you've already drilled the head off, your next best bet is usually to try and grip the remaining shaft of the screw. If there's enough of the screw sticking out, you could try using a pair of locking pliers or vice grips to clamp onto it tightly and turn it counterclockwise. Another option is to use a screw extractor kit, often called an easy out. You drill a small hole into the center of the screw shaft and then screw the extractor tool into that hole. As you turn the extractor, it bites into the metal and loosens the screw. Make sure the washing machine is unplugged before you attempt any of this, just to be safe. Which of those options seems like something you could try?
None of those options, as I don't have the screw sticking out far enough and I don't have that kit at me.
In that case, you might be able to create a slot in the remaining part of the screw shaft. If you have access to a Dremel or a rotary tool with a cutting wheel, carefully cut a straight groove across the top of the stud. Then you can use a flathead screwdriver to try and unscrew it. It takes a steady hand, but it often works for getting a stubborn screw out. Would you happen to have a tool like that on hand?
No.
Since you don't have a cutting tool, you could try using a left-handed drill bit. These are designed to spin in the opposite direction of a normal drill, and as they bite into the screw shaft, they can sometimes grip it and back it out simultaneously. Another option is to drill the screw out entirely using a drill bit that's slightly larger than the screw's shank. This will destroy the screw, but it will release the panel. You'll then need to find a way to secure the panel again, perhaps with a slightly larger screw or a different fastening method. How does that sound?
Never mind, I'm trying it to undo it with a pair of pliers and it's starting to undo itself, so thanks for that tip. I think I'm going to be okay from now.
That is such fantastic news. I'm so glad to hear the pliers are doing the trick. Persisting with that grip was definitely the right move. Good luck with getting the rest of the panel off, and let me know if anything else comes up.
Turns out this AI thing is not as bad as I thought. That's really good. Turns out this ChatGPT or Gemini that I'm using is not actually that dumb. Although this pliers thing is not that great because I've started to turn the screw, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to make a full turn. No way the screw's coming out. A pair of pliers for everything, eh? Look at that. It came right off. I'm so happy about that. That is perfect. So now in theory, the front panel should just pop right off, right? No? Why not? Just hold on for 2 seconds, please. What is that? What I find extremely weird is it should just pop right off, but there are 2 screws right there. And I'm not entirely sure if that's holding the front on or not. And I'm starting to get really agitated. Let me just really quickly try and find... Bosch washing machine, heater replacement, yeah. That's the video, but... What's wrong with the machine? It's not heating and I'm trying to take the front off, but somehow it's not budging. And I don't know why. I've taken everything off that I need.
That just clicks open like that, so they don't rust. Kick strip or kick plate just clips away. Drain hose there. Just pop that to one side. Now I just need to remove this one, like. Now I can pull the front of the machine and the door completely away from the machine. This element is situated here at the bottom of the drum.
I have to pull it away. Okay. There we go. Finally. Jesus. That wasn't very good, was it? Okay, now... I'm not quite entirely sure if the heating element is the problem. Because the machine was... What's going on with the Gorenje? I'm taking it apart because it's broken and it's ready for scrap. But, yeah.
I've taken the back panel of this washing machine off, just to give it a little bit more light for the video. Just uncouple those wires. This brown one here is attached to the thermostat. And now I just need to undo this nut, which is attached to the retaining clip, just with a spanner or a socket. Don't undo it all the way, because what I'm going to need to do is just give that a little tap. And that pushes through the retaining clip and releases the seal, so that
Okay, I understand, but here's the problem. I think what the problem was is the NTC wasn't on. I'm not quite sure if that would be the case. I somehow need to find out if the heating element actually works. So what I'm going to do now is put some water into the machine and directly connect, because that seems to have unclipped there. You know what's the problem? I think I found a problem, but I'm not too sure if the heating element itself is actually broken. I think it was only the NTC. I need a pair of pliers again. So what I'm going to do is put some water in the machine and check if that was the only problem, because if yeah, then we're perfect. Okay. No wires can touch anything. I need to get some water into the machine, so one moment please. I need to put this back on. If I haven't destroyed it, but I don't think I have. Okay, now I'm going to fill the machine up with some water. This machine is quite an annoyance. How is your Becca home? Is it still working? Okay, that's enough water. Now I have to hotwire the heating element directly. I'm going to do that. Just I have to find a hotwire cable which happens to be lying around. Okay, I'm going to wire this up. Nothing else should touch the wires. I need to wire this up as well. And now I have to get my power meter and an extension cord. Extension cord check, and the power meter check. Extension cord plugging in, check. Power meter plugging in, check. Power meter in, check. And let's see. In theory, this should. It is drawing. It is heating. It is heating. What does that mean right now? It means I'm going to take my beautiful little cables off, and I think I found the problem, the culprit of why the machine did not heat on the cycle. Which is really good. because that means I don't have to replace the whole element. Instead, I need to somehow make sure that the NTC, which is this thing, that it does not get unclipped again. So I have to somehow make sure that this doesn't come loose again. So I somehow have to mend it together. Yeah, that unclips very easily. See the problem here? It unclips extremely easily, and probably it came unclipped. If I take that out, all the water is going to spill out, so never mind. Somehow I may have to make this NTC work. What I could do is put something small in here, or I need to super glue it in, although I'm not quite sure that'll work. I need to find something very, very tiny and just kind of put it there. So I'm going to find something I can wrap this around with. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. Okay, I think I found what I have to do. I hope my little DIY setup will work here. Somehow, let's go under. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. I don't think that's going to come loose anymore. I just lost it. Okay, I need a bigger one. I need a bigger one. I have a lot of these, so might as well try. I think that's going to be too big though. Yep, that's too big. Maybe this one that is not as big, I think. Perfect. I just have to make sure that I fit it in correctly. Okay, just like that. It needs, the whole thing has to go in at the same time. I'm not the best at DIY, you'll probably notice that already. But the problem is it doesn't really want to go in like that. I have to wrap it up exactly tires. And hopefully that doesn't catch fire. Okay. Now I have to put everything back together. That's going to be a nightmare. These cables are also not very good. So I'm going to probably make sure that doesn't come off. I need to somehow squeeze it together a bit so it's a harder fit. That'll do. Heater. And the other part of the heater. I'm going to make sure that these don't come off either, so I have to kind of ram this together as well. That should do. Okay. So, now that I have fit everything, hopefully, I can remove this, and now I can, what's this? What the hell is this? Well, that's probably from the front, isn't it? Wait a moment, I need to get my other phone again and I have to watch the video. What that is, I think that's from the front. I don't know how to put that back.
Be able to now slide the old up to the side of the machine. And that would have pushed. Yeah. And that would have pushed from the machine.
I don't think that this falling out is the best, but I can place this back at a later date from the top. Yeah, I can place that back from the top. That's not a problem. I just have to somehow put the front back on, and that is going to be quite the experiment. I need to get the front panel now. That was maybe too loud, and I may have damaged it. Here's my observation. It won't go on. I probably have to do it from the other way. have to put it like this. Yeah. And then pop it on. Maybe that's how you do it. Hopefully it doesn't fall off again, because that was quite loud and I didn't like that. It's on this side. And it's maybe on the other side as well. Yeah, those are on. This is making weird sounds I'm not too happy about. This side, the left side of the front, is not. It's just not working the way I'm wanting it to work. I think I've managed to do it. Yeah, okay. The front is back. That's okay. I'm not going to screw it back together just yet, because I want to do a test wash with it. Where the crap is the door lock? Oh, never mind, I know where the door lock is. It's somewhere in between the chaos. I've thrown the door lock on the floor. It is here. But first I should probably plug it in. No, I do have to find the plug for it. I just don't want to pull the front off again, because I'm going to be livid. Obviously I'm doing something wrong, but quite frankly at this point I really don't care. Okay, I've managed to get a hold of the cable, which is here. I just shouldn't let go. Okay. I need to somehow fit it into the door lock. Other side. It goes in like that, right? Yeah, so I should fit the door lock. This is a chaos. I'm telling you, this is chaos. Okay, I found the hole for... Okay. The door lock's connected. Now I do still have to somehow sort out that plastic bit of the door lock. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, this plastic thing is hanging about, which right now I'm not going to care about that because I just want to test it out. So I'm not even going to put everything back on correctly. I'm just going to close the door as is. Like that. And in theory, I don't have to put anything back together because I haven't replaced anything else. I have to just plug the machine in and test it out on the cotton cycle, cotton 90. Okay, so I'm not going to put everything back in, I'm just going to plug the machine in and hopefully nothing explodes. Okay. I should be able to put this back just as a test reference. I'm not going to mount it perfectly. I'm just going to kind of put it here. There we go. And I'm going to put this in so it holds it together, holds the whole PCB assembly together. Just one moment. That's going to hold the PCB in. Perfect, and now we can test it. So let me get my cable quickly. It's going to probably leak out from here because I haven't put it back on correctly, but right now that's the least of my worries. If it starts leaking a bit, then whatever. Right. Plug the machine in. It hasn't blown up yet. 90. Okay, and I'm going to connect it up with water and I'm going to press play. I'm going to not connect it up yet because I have a screwdriver under it. Okay, I've hooked it up with water, now I'm going to start the water. So in theory, I'm going to run a test cycle. Please don't blow up. Okay. So now I can read the comments. Sorry that I haven't read it, but I was testing. So let me just read it quickly. If you'll remember, I was saying, It might go bang, but it's not your fault. Yeah, is it a German import model? I'm not too sure. I'm not going to do the towels wash now, I don't think. You can do rinse trick with this. Fast tumbles. This or your old Series 6. Series 6 just because it looks better and it has 1400 RPM. Yeah, it's for some reason these are the sensing tumbles on it, and once it switches over to heating, if it even heats, because that was the main problem, it didn't heat. When it switches over to heating, it starts distry washing, which I'm not quite sure why. Also remember your Series 6. Yeah, it did not work well. You probably will film what? The towels wash? I'm not too sure if I will. I cannot do the towels wash right now because I'm going to end the live then in like 3 hours, which I'm not too happy about. If it starts heating, I'm going to be really happy because I can put it back together. Hopefully my DIY fix worked. If it doesn't, then the PCB is broken because it doesn't heat. Because when I plugged it in directly, the heater, into the plug, it started heating. I heard it rumbling. Be patient because we're not sure if this will pull a Gorenje. Yeah. Is it leaking water out somewhere? Because it seems like there's less and less water every single tumble. Maybe I'm just tripping. I need another cigarette break. This is getting too much. Towels wash will be good when you eventually do it. Yeah, I will do it. It's just that right now, first, it's manky as fuck. So what I have to do is clean it out. And now if I want to continue the live stream, I have to maybe put it back together. And everything. And that's not going to be good. Do you know that kid that kept reposting your stories? Yeah, I know. It was really annoying. Are you sure? What's your Insta account? Can you give me a sig, please? Yeah. I'm craving one. I'm always craving one. I can't stop. Thank God I don't smoke. Yeah. I would be much happier if I didn't. But once you start, there's no stopping. Because the smallest of things that make me go crazy, I always smoke after. So Bosch is not working, I smoke. Hello, Washer Lad, you missed so much. You missed so much. I was drilling this machine. I was about to angle grind it. I slammed it. I took it apart, and if it doesn't, because it didn't want to heat, if it doesn't heat now, I'm going to destroy it. Washerlight08, you still haven't said what's your Insta account. I don't think it was you that was reposting everything. I smoke too. Well, smoker club. Just start heating already. I studied but it's shadow banned. Hold on a second. Can my moderators just can my moderators enable the message that was sent by Watchlight08? I don't know if it's just not going through. Crazy Laundry Boy. That's my channel. Hold on. Let me check the comments on my other phone, on my 8 Plus. The AG warped and smoked. Yeah, I saw that. Unfortunately, Washerlad08, I don't see. Oh my god. Nice Bosch Chainsaw 800 model though. I drilled it, I angle grinded it almost. I did everything with it because it wouldn't heat. So I had to take the whole front panel off. One screw wouldn't budge. So I had to drill that through, that screw, angle grind it almost. Then I drilled through the PCB. I got the PCB off, then the front wouldn't come off, so I somehow took it off, I don't know how. It's heating. I hear the heater roaring. Thank God. Okay, so it was just the NTC that got unplugged. I like a lot of water. I like when machines don't use that much water and it has enough to keep the jet running. And this is perfectly enough with the jet running, if it has a jet. And then for rinsing, I need it to be up here with the jet running. Thank God it's heating. I still have to put the whole machine together back though, because I have it completely disassembled. I just rammed it back. Need more water, yeah. I'm not gonna add more water though. No, I think this has got the wrong motor. This has got the wrong everything. Listen, it works. So I really don't care if it has the wrong motor. I'm going to sell it like this. It works. That's it. I need to smoke another cigarette because I'm really stressed out because of this piece of shit. What time is it for you? It's almost midnight. Okay, so are you guys going to stay for like a bit more longer? Because if more people are going to stay, I'm going to try the towels load in it. I haven't did the service mode with it. I want to try how does it. It's not shit, just stupid water levels, and it's an 800 model. Although I don't know how fast it's going to go. Should I put like a load of towels just on like a mixed cycle or something? Just to see how it works. I'm not going to put it on a Cotton's 90 now. I just want to put it, although it's probably going to, No, you know what, no, because I have to put it back together. Because if I don't put it back together, it's going to smash itself apart and the whole thing is going to fall apart. So now I'm going to let it heat up to 90, drain the water out, and that's it for today. I might live stream tomorrow, testing it out. How does that sound? Tomorrow I'm going to do a live stream. Oh, I don't know. Tomorrow afternoon I'm going to do a live stream. Because late at night I'm not going to be able to live stream because I'm having friends over. I'm gonna go, I got school coming up. Oh yeah, sorry, I was just about to search your name on the, it doesn't work, my phone just doesn't work. What time tomorrow? I don't know. Something at around 1. Wait, Watch the Guy 08, are you still here? Or Watch the Lad 08, are you still here in the live stream? Is it okay if I show... So, no, wait. Is it Bosch and Miele Enthusiast? Is that your name on the Instagram? Have you fitted a no motor to this? New motor? No, I haven't. Yes, it is. Oh, I'm so sorry then. I did not know it was you. I thought it was some random kid who I don't know who kept on reposting everything. And I was livid because all I see in the Instagram highlight is basically my stories. But okay, I'm going to turn back the reposting function then. I'm actually very sorry about that. I wasn't planning on being mean or anything. It's just that I'm used to random kids, like really random kids who I don't know, keep on reposting everything on YouTube, on Insta, on everywhere, on TikTok as well. And I was livid. I thought it was some, I don't know what. But that's okay. If you're doing it, it's fine. Or people who I know and repost my story, it's completely fine. And no, I haven't fitted a new motor to it. It's, this is what it came with, although, quite frankly, I really don't care. If it works, I can sell it, and that's the main reason I got it, to resell it. Is it 6 pins? I have no idea. I have the back off, I can show you, just let me finish my iCars. Yeah, it is heating, perfect. Oh yeah, let me show you the motor. This is the motor. I'm not sure where the connector is, and I'm not sure if you can see it like that. It looks like the 1200 motor, okay. I'm going to be completely honest, I really don't care right now. I just want it gone. So I'm going to test it out if everything works correctly, and if yes, then perfect. Where's the water gone? I'm not quite sure if it's leaking or something. I haven't really checked yet under the machine. But it doesn't seem to be leaking, so far at least. This is how much it filled up for the wash on its own. Okay. Love these really fast tumbles. Yeah, it's good for drum cleaning, not really that good for cleaning the clothes, but who cares? Should get to 83. I don't think I'm going to wait for the whole cycle. She told me to wash towels at 90 degrees in the washing machine. That's good. I don't know who told you that, but that's good. Yeah, you should wash towels at 90. Now, until this heats up, I'm going to really quickly put everything, not the machine, but I'm going to put everything back together in the garage because it looks absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, so I'm going to organize some stuff back. So I'm not going to read the comments for a bit. The heater just clicked off. Right. Okay, what I'm going to do now is turn the machine off, put it on a rinse only and then a spin only. That's quite hot. Let's try the service mode spin trick now. How do I go into service mode on it? Good night, back alive forever. Hold start manual off, turn it to ZX30, okay. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't have a spin button, this has a spin, this thing. Select cotton 60, spin test, set spin alter rinse hold. Okay, just one question. Is there any way to reconfigure this to 1200 RPM? So I can, never mind. Because it'll say 800 anyway here. So there's no point in reconfiguring it. Okay, and how do I make it go to 1200? This is the max. Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, that's great. And probably the balance sensor will be not sensitive at all and it'll self-destruct. I'm going to do a quick rinse out, so it rinses out the gunk. Although I don't think there's any because I haven't placed anything in it. And now once it finishes that, I'm just going to do a quick drain and spin, and that's it for today. Yeah, I saw. I previously did a rinse cycle right at the beginning of the live, and it filled to about the glass, I think. Steam refresh. Okay, I'm very happy that the heater works. I just have to put it back together, which will be very annoying, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I need to watch out because I haven't put the seal back on. If I don't watch out, it's going to leak out everywhere. Right, that's enough for a rinse. I'm just going to drain it out and do a quick 400 RPM burst just to like spin the rest of the water off, and then it's enough for today. Good night, Aunt Motherboard. Thanks for joining. I can't tune in tomorrow, so I might have to rewatch. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, but I'm going to do quite a lot of live streams throughout the summer, so at least that's the plan. Right. Perfect. That's perfectly enough for today. I'll just have to really quickly put these screws in order. Not in order, just like not in the middle of the everything. Right, perfect. Perfect. Right. That's perfectly enough for today. Thank you all for joining today's live stream, and see you guys hopefully tomorrow when I test out the machine in its fully working order.